The delays imposed by bureaucrats and twits in various government authorities to that suspend necessary support, like, for example, the intelligence sharing between America and Ukraine, and then it's restored during the time when it's paused, serious dangers occur. Donald Trump has now reversed the decision to stop funding the US team that is tracking down the Ukrainian children stolen by Russia. This, of course, this is a story which generated the dramatic International Criminal Court charges against Vladimir Putin and Maria Lvova-Belova, and the number of children involved, the number of children who have been stolen by the Russians, taken into Russia, and what do we call it? The thing from the 19th, brainwashed, and in some cases sent back to Ukraine to fight for the Russians in Ukraine. This is outrageous. Blair McDougall, who's a member of the House of Commons Foreign Affairs Committee, says this is welcome news, though not cause for celebration, and that's an important addition. We shouldn't be celebrating when Trump finally does what was already being done. That's not a positive. That's going back to what is normal. And he says that the I paper deserves huge credit for breaking this story and keeping the pressure up. I've raised how important the Yale team's work is, and it's good that they have a temporary reprieve, but what about the long-term future of the team? The world needs to come together to ensure this investigation is funded until all the children are returned. Keir Starmer has said that he and Britain will do everything it can to help end the sickening and grotesque abduction of Ukrainian children by Russia. There's apparently 19,500 reports of unlawful deportation and forced transfer of children, and about only 1,240 children have so far been repatriated, according to the Bring Kids Back UA, this initiative launched by Mr. Zelensky to rescue all children from deportation and occupation. So far, the Yale team have tracked down a further 314 children, but since December, I think. But this is hard work, and while the Kremlin denies any wrongdoing, this should be one of the terms on which Trump is discussing with Putin the ceasefire and the peace agreements. And it's so the team at Yale has now got a further 6-week funding extension, but it needs to have a permanent commitment. And I don't think when people are doing such important humanitarian work, they should be constantly met with this sort of sabotage of bureaucratic pauses, which can be leveraged at any time to cause problems. We need to have trust, and we need to have faith in organisations which are actually going to work. Otherwise, we're permanently on our knees begging for bureaucrats to do what they should automatically be doing. We are being dictated to by foul organisations and foul government urges to. And all of this is really about control. It's not about. It's not about empowering people. It's about controlling us, and it's disgusting and perverse. And great that Trump has reversed the decision, but it's not enough, and we certainly shouldn't be cheering because Trump is reluctantly doing the right thing.